My name is Andi Edwards, and I live at 6360 Apple Street. For the last 9 months, I've been online following this genocide from the stories on the ground in Palestine. I have seen the bombshells on the streets of Gaza with USA DOD stamped on them. I've watched people die in real time in front of my eyes. I want to share with you the story that sticks with me the most, the image that will be burned into my mind for the rest of my life. There was a 7-year-old little girl who escaped 4 bombings with her mother, father, and 2 sisters, one of whom was only a year and a half old. I say was, because after the 5th bombing, this girl survived. She found her 16-month-old baby sister beheaded in the rubble of the building they were hiding in. She said to the people who found her, "I wish for death after finding my baby sister like that. This is what you're voting on tonight." I know some of you profess faith. I'm a person of faith too. In Matthew 18:14, Jesus says, "It is not the will of your Father who is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish." What do you think Jesus would say to that little girl who found her little sister? What would you say to her? I read the other day that some are calling this genocide self-defense. Let me tell you the truth I have seen with my own eyes. Israel is bombing humanitarian aid assistance and refugee camps and humanitarian safe zones. There is no one to defend themselves against. They're brutally massacring innocent civilians in the streets day after day with no end in sight. So when you vote tonight, I want you to think of these children. I want them in your mind, along with the faces of every child you have ever loved. I want their eyes seared into your mind the way they are into mine. Listen to your constituents. Call the genocide genocide. Calling this world genocide is the very least that you can do. Calling it what it is and saying it has to stop is the very least that you could do. And if you can't find it within yourself to do that, I hope you spend a long time asking yourself why. I hope it doesn't let you sleep. I hope it keeps you up at night in your safe, warm, comfortable bed with your living family surrounding you. There's a quote often attributed to Dante's Inferno that says, "The darkest places in hell are reserved for those who maintain their neutrality in times of moral crisis." Now is your chance to vote for the ceasefire.